Well, hello and welcome. I'm Peggy. I am so ready for spring and summer and a chance to get out and enjoy, have picnics, take walks, take hikes, and ride horses. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm so delighted to have two special people here. It's called Let's Saddle Up. And I am delighted to have Sharron Dillard here. She is the program director and instructor. She is also a registered nurse. And next to her is Betsy Cooper. And Betsy is a volunteer and a rider and a board member. And thank you for coming. You're a retired teacher.
39 years in public education.
Oh, God bless you.
Thank you.
And you're still instructing.
And that's what's so wonderful.
So tell me about this. Saddle Up and Follow Your Dreams, Therapeutic Horsemanship.
Yes.
What is it?
Well, we are a 501c3 nonprofit, and a few years ago, God placed a dream in my heart and told me that I needed to put an effort in to be a therapeutic riding instructor. I'd been a nurse for so many years. I always had horses, so I just kind of put it together.
You put it together.
And then, so as I was going through my training, I went to another facility, and I actually saw the benefits of therapeutic riding. We'd have an autistic child that had never spoken, and put him on the horse, and we always give the horse the command, walk on. And the little boy's first word at 8 years of age was walk on.
Oh,
and of course, we all cried.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, we just.
And he had never spoken.
And Mama cried, and we cried. And as the more he rode, the more he spoke. So every week he learned a new word. And or you see a child in a wheelchair that is what they consider just looking up at life all their life. We put them on the back of a horse, and they have the confidence of being around people and actually taller and can look down and enjoy life so much better. That's when my heart said, this is what I need to do. So God.
So as a nurse, you're the perfect fit.
Well, that's what everybody says, and but it is hard to get to that point, to get through a PATH certification. They make it difficult because they want to be the number one, that you really know what you're doing. So what was my benefit was I was already a nurse. I knew the disabilities. Yeah. So I had just learned it their way. So we opened the doors to Let's Saddle Up of May 2012. So we're going on our 5th year. We've outgrown 2 other locations, and this year now we're at Solid Rock Stables in Fountain Inn.
So you're located in Fountain Inn.
We are. Okay.
Now you work with young people and children especially who have some problems.
Yes.
But do you also have, is your stable and your facility open to people without problems?
Oh,
just
sure.
Want to ride?
Yes, we do that too. We actually have another instructor, Pam Riddle. She owns the farm.
Okay.
She graciously allows us to be there. She's an excellent instructor, and then I take on what we call in our business able bodies. The able-bodied people can do.
Okay.
So we teach riding. We just don't teach riding. We teach them how to groom, to saddle, to catch the horse, to lead the horse, to get on the horse, ride safely, and then undo all that stuff, because that's why it's a horsemanship program.
That's a beautiful story about that little boy who'd never spoken, and all of a sudden,
we see that quite a bit, don't we?
Miracles happen, don't they?
They do.
And we look for them every day, because every day we'll see a miracle.
And Betsy, you're a retired teacher, and I know that you've seen miracles. Now, you're a volunteer and a board member and a rider, all 3.
All 3, that's right. When I retired from teaching, I was looking for something to do. Yeah. And I looked in our local paper, the Tribune-Times, and at that point in time, there was an article looking for volunteers for this riding program, and I went, okay. I grew up in Camden, and so I've ridden horses all my life, and so I went out and met Sharron, and as they say, the rest is history. It's such a wonderful program to see these young people and these older people come and get the benefit of being around a horse. They don't even have to get on the horse, but there's something about being around the horse, grooming them, and the peace that they feel by being around the horses. And we have such a wonderful group of volunteers.
We do. We could not do this without the volunteer staff.
Now, you're located right in the Fountain Inn, South Carolina
We're
area.
on Durban Road, just right off 418.
Okay, okay. Now, you have programs for seniors,
It's
people
called
over 50?
Yes, it's called Silver Stirrups. That's the
Silver
program.
Stirrups. And what about also the military? You've got some kind of a military
We do. We have
outreach.
it. We call it the Eagles program.
And what's that?
And that's for our military veterans. And when I started this program, I knew many a veteran who they've already given. So there is a fee for everything else, but there's no fee for the veterans because it's our belief as a Let's Settle Up organization that they've already given. So we campaign, we fundraise, we ask for donations, we beg and borrow, trying to make the money so these veterans can ride. Betsy's husband is a veteran, and she's active in the VFW, so we have a good relationship with that going on. So right now we have 2 veterans who ride with us. They happen to be ladies,
Yeah.
so we put them in the ladies class.
So military
Yes.
people who've
Military.
already served, and now you're giving them a chance.
Yes, yes.
I think that's
Free of
beautiful.
charge.
Free of charge.
Free of charge
That's
because
beautiful.
they've paid their dues already.
Now, do you have, I'm thinking, you know, school is out, will be out, you've got summertime, and all. Do you have a program where you teach
Yes.
riding skills and riding perhaps to children and young people who are,
Sure.
might be interested, who don't have a disability, but they're looking for something to accomplish in the summer?
Yes, ma'am. We have a program, what we call in our program is the able bodies, people who don't fit into any other categories, and they can come in and sign up for riding lessons.
Okay.
And we teach them the same thing, how to catch the horse, groom the horse, saddle the horse, ride safely, correctly, and then undo all that stuff. And usually people take 1 lesson a week, and they do find out that they really like it, even when it's hot or it's raining. And so they'll start volunteering. Can we come help do the stalls? Can we help do the feeding? Can we bring horses in? And we say, sure you can. And you'd be amazed how being around a horse changes a child or adult's outlook. Because horses mirror your personality. If you're angry, they will be angry too. So
Really?
if you can control your body, then they will respond so much better for you.
Isn't nature wonderful, though?
It is, it is.
When you think
yeah.
about it.
And at Solid Rock Staples, we also have almost 200 acres of forest and trails that we'll do the lessons to start off with in the arena, but then depending on how everybody was doing, then we would take them out on and do trail rides.
So now you actually located 200 acres
Yes, ma'am,
It's
there's
about
200
200
acres there.
in
It's
the
not
Fountain Inn
mine.
area.
Yes, yes.
That's fabulous. I bet a lot of people didn't even know that existed.
It used to be an old dairy farm.
It sure did.
It was Riddle's Dairy, and so they moved their dairy production down to the lower part of the state, and so Pam and Ashley Riddle took over the barn, and we have about 50 horses out there that are either boarding their horses out there or that Pam and Ashley actually own. So
Well, that was my other question, that if somebody wants to learn to ride,
They don't have to have their own horse.
do they don't have to have
We
their
have
own?
lesson horses. Yes.
You have horses that if somebody out there, maybe somebody has a young person, school will be out, and they think, this would be a great opportunity for the summer for my
Sure.
child.
Yes.
But I don't own a horse.
Well, that's okay because we have 11 that we use for lessons.
So you're all set.
Yes, ma'am, we're set.
What age do you think is best for a young person to start to ride?
I can start doing lessons at age 4, but it's for the special needs.
Oh.
Usually we say around age 6. If they're in, their school, they've usually been to kindergarten and they follow directions well. The ones who really do the best are the pre-adolescents. They're really searching for a path. It might be a bad way to go, or they go to horses. There's always good things with horses. Daddies don't have to worry about daughters at the barn.
They don't have to worry about it.
Because there's enough work. Those girls would turn to the horses instead of old boys. So we have a lot of girls at the barn.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So you have opportunities all year long.
Yes, ma'am. We do not just do sessions like in the spring and fall. We do all riding all year long. We're blessed to be in a part of the country where only a few days gets cold and stuff.
Yeah.
And we don't have a covered arena, but it's really not a problem. We kind of work around that. We might miss, I think this year we only missed 2 days of riding in the winter. And we had a lot of riders join right after Christmas. They got Christmas presents from family. And then in the summer, it's really hot after about noon, so we ride real early in the morning and then we're done.
Yeah,
So.
because in the middle of the day it would be...
It's brutal.
It's pretty bad in the summer. That's when we head to the pool or the creek.
For the people and the horses.
Yeah, that's true.
So tell me, Betsy, how did you get involved in all of this? You are a teacher.
Mm-hmm. And I've loved riding and I've loved horses, and I understand the therapeutic aspect of how a horse can just relax you and take away all your worries if you just can get to the barn and just, even if you just brushing them, it's just amazing how the calming effect that horses have on everybody. So
And what age group, what age would you consider?
Well, we've
for
had them
children?
as young as 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty young.
3, yeah.
And
but
that was a special needs
That was a
child.
special needs
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
But I think our oldest rider is 79.
And 79 all
79
the way down.
all the way down.
And
Oh,
she
that's-
owns her own horse, and she takes lessons with me in our Silver Stirrups program.
So you have lessons for all age groups.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we do everything.
And I guess you're never too old to learn something.
No, if you would like to come out, we'll teach you to ride.
That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. I just think that what you're doing is an outreach to so many people. We're going to go to a break. He's giving me signals. You want me to quit here? Okay, we'll be back in a minute.